What is up, everybody? Rod J back in the house. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. This is going to be a pretty quick one here. It's going to be an unboxing. Appreciate you guys swinging through. So today is actually Black Friday when I'm shooting this video, which after I got off a day, or actually a half day of work, was able to go out and see what I can try to find for some of the Black Friday beers. Black Friday in the beer community, craft beer community, always means Bourbon County. So I tried to find a few of the Bourbon County beers, ended up getting a couple, one being actually the base version. So this is the base Bourbon County. Was able to find this at one location out of 3 that I went to. Only one had this, and that was actually Total Wine. This one for 2022 comes in at 14.3% ABV. And it says to drink by July 27th of 24 if possible. So plenty of time there. And this will go to the collection I have here with the other ones. The only variant I was able to find, and hopefully I'm going to check some other spots to see if I can find some other variants, but the 3 places I went to, I mentioned, are kind of my 3 top spots. At this point, maybe I'll find something on the off-beaten path. If I don't get it, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll just go ahead and move on. I got some other good stuff that I'll share with you here, but if I do find it, I will pick it up. But this is actually the Sir Isaac variant. So I was able to grab this one here. This one comes in with an ABV listed here of, if I can find it on the label real quick. Where is the ABV for this one? 13.9%. And this one says by August 24th of 2029. So a little bit further time. And this is brewed, bottle aged, barreled. Doesn't really give too much of the other details. It does say notes of dried fruit, honey, brown sugar, and lime zest. So this will be a nice one to actually check out. I wanted to try to find that biscotti one, but unfortunately, things did not break that way. Or I should say the cookie didn't crumble that way. But what I did find that I put into the little 4-pack here were a few of my favorites to try to get each year. And this is going to be beers from Epic Brewing. And so I was able to finish the collection I was going to get for 2022. I already had a couple that I shared in the previous unboxing, so this 4 will round out the 6. But this is the Toasted Coconut 2022 release. So looking forward to that for the Big Bad Baptist. And these are all 22-ounce bottles. This comes in at 11.3% ABV for this one listed here. So we'll have some coconut flavor in play. Also picked up the orange stick, and this one here is Imperial Stout aged in whiskey with orange peel, coffee, and cacao added. Comes in at 11.8% ABV, as you can see there. So a little orange flavored Imperial Stout. Again, 22-ounce bottle. With the coconut one, I didn't mention it, but Imperial Stout aged in whiskey with toasted coconut and cocoa added. And then the third one I picked up is the Big Bad Baptist Breakfast Baptist. So this is the Breakfast Baptist one here. And this one comes in at 10.9% ABV and noted as Imperial Stout aged in whiskey barrels with maple syrup, coffee, cacao, and salt added. So there we go with that one. And then the fourth of the series, the Rum Barrel Aged Big Bad Baptist. And I do love some rum barrel beers. I like that more breweries are starting to use that more for some of the barreling. This one, Imperial Stout aged in rum and whiskey barrels with coffee and cacao also added. ABV of 12% on this one here. So not really huge beers as far as ABV for the Big Bad Baptist. Still decent sized ABV, but just not fully huge when you look at some of like the Bourbon County type stuff, but that's fine. You know, I'm not doing it to get lit, I'm doing it to enjoy, and these always tend to come through. So I was able to find those, which were great, and then I went ahead and just looked around and checked out some other things. one that I picked up was one done with one of the local stores. And I mentioned on the videos a couple times when I went there, the Wine Source. So this is the Dots and Squiggles collab with the Wine Source. So it's a BA sour done in Cabernet barrels. So a Cabernet wine barreled beer. This does not really have anything specific on the label outside of details I kind of giving you there, as it is something done with the Wine Source. This is number 45 of 312. So you're not going to see a lot of people actually have this one out there. The date on this is 11/16 of this year, and so we're looking 9 days ago, and looking forward to actually checking this one out. And I thought it was kind of interesting seeing it, and this was only $8.99 for the bottle, so 16.9 ounce bottle, same size as the Bourbon County Stouts. That was a nice, unique type find. And then I ended up coming across the Red Eclipse Heavy Seas beer here in Baltimore. It's a bourbon barrel aged beer with vanilla stout and with cherries. So I had not seen the Red Eclipse before, so I'm looking forward to checking this one out here. On the label, the Red Eclipse here only for a moment. This decadent vanilla cherry stout is velvety and sweet. Bourbon barrels add rich notes of oak and caramel that make this beer a true rarity. 10% ABV on this one here. So Red Eclipse, looking forward to actually enjoying that one. And that one I don't think was actually too bad of a price, if I remember correctly. Trying to see if it has it on here. $3.25, so not bad. $3.25 for that one. And then had a couple more. So I had a 4-pack holder, so I was like, I might as well round out the 4-pack, right? And got a couple other cans of stuff. And one that I picked up was from First State Brewing. It is a rye barrel-aged imperial stout, 11.4% ABV, and it is the Perpetual Void. So there you go there on this one. Nice looking feel of the label on this beer here. Makes on the back, I like how they give you some of the details there and what to look for. So you can see there it has very low hop, but high malt, 5 out of the 5, and then low yeast, 1 out of the 5, just like the hops. And IBU 55, SRM 48. I don't know if people really look at much at SRM, but that's basically the color of the beer. So at a 48, you're definitely into the darker brown color. Hops are Cascade and Chinook, grains local two-row, and then also Maris Otter, Munich, chocolate, and roasted barley. So looked to be somewhat of a treat. And then the last one I got was when I caught my eye from Black Flag Brewing, and this is 10% ABV. It is the full sleeve chocolate and vanilla cream imperial stout. It's got kind of a little bit of a like an ice cream wedge cookie there as well. And looking forward to seeing what this one tastes like. And they are out of Columbia, Maryland. So this is the Black Friday beer haul that I picked up. I really, like I said in the last video, I wasn't trying to really go and get more beer, but Black Friday you almost have to go because certain beers only come out that day. So look forward to seeing these coming up on the channel. Thank you for swinging by and hanging out with me for a bit. I look forward to catching up with you soon. Hopefully you guys all had a great Thanksgiving weekend or end of the weekend and going into the weekend now here in the States. And for those of you overseas, hopefully you guys are set to have a great weekend there as well. I will look forward to catching up with you guys soon. Keep drinking those good beers. Remember, there's always time to get your beer on. Drink beer, live happily. Cheers, everybody.